What's up, everybody? Hey, you haven't seen me post a video for a long time because I just don't have the garage time to work on the car or the garage space because everything's getting moved around. So no garage, no cars, modifications or build up or anything. But except for me, recently the last month or two, I decided to just kind of wing it really quick so I can get this car kind of done so I can drive it is my daily. So here it is. All right, naturally, I don't know if you have seen, I had Acura TL wheels with all-season tires on it. Now my tires are kind of worn down, so I decided to go another route with my wheels set up. So I actually gone with my Koenig wheels I used for the summer with my Indy 500s I had on it. Now I have Koenig, my Koenig Hypergram wheels on it. They're, if you want to know, they're basically 18 by 9.5 by 35 offset with a 245/40 18 tire. But this time I'm using a more cheaper tire because most of these tires these days, they're just overpriced. So I can't afford without actually having extra money. So you can see I got turn off the lighting. It's too bright naturally, but yeah, you can see 245, 40, 17, 18 with 95W. And they're Black Hawk tires. I don't know if you guys heard of them because they're not like a big brand. Naturally, I paid $320-ish for all tires. I had them mounted by my buddy that my brother knew. So I let him kind of wing it because I don't really trust a lot of tire companies around me because they use a clamper design. And I don't trust the clamping design. I'd rather have like a pole design that actually goes to the center of the cap and kind of mount it from there and kind of holds it in position pretty decently. I had used that type of machine when I was in working Honda. Never had an issue. Went to a tire shop and all we had is a clamper, and I don't trust clampers because they dig in the wheels if you don't have the proper plastic cap that goes over it, and they do get worn down. So let me show you what it looks like so far. All right, here's the tire. It has a nice tread. It's one-way directional tire, so you have a red and yellow section you have to swap it in, or should have a outer or inner or so on the tire. But you can see it still kind of fits pretty good. No kind of issue. I forgot to mention, I took my coilovers off and put some Lawrence springs on with stock struts and shocks on it. Naturally, it's not going to hurt the shocks and struts on this because it's only like a 0.2, 0.3 inch drop. So it's not very much, so it's not going to hurt the shock struts. So I got white line. White lines are really close to Type R spring rates almost. So I got it close to that, but the dampening is going to be a lot different. It's going to be more in a softer aspect compared to the Type R's. They have a comfort. They got Type R and a Plus, or Sport and Plus, or something like that. I can't remember the top of my head. So it's going to be a lot different. They don't have the option to have the auto dampening on that, electronic dampening. So this is going to give it like a feel for like I'll say a Sport Plus R kind of feel. Give you some handling, but also did put white line rear sway bar, the 22mm sway bar. I'm not really able to show you because the car is kind of wet. And I did I replaced my tie rod ends. Yeah, tie rod ends on the rear because I had Godspeed with a spherical bush bearing that worn out and causing too much issues. So I replaced it with hard race, hard rubber bushing. So it gives some OEM play, but I have some adjustments just in case I need to adjust the toe if it caused too much cupping on the tires. The fronts, basically, I don't have the front sway bar on this. Kind of like to have the feel for just kind of give the rear end some play, and a little bit of nosedive if I have to on the front. You have more grip. So yeah, that's kind of like feel for basically what I have right now. Just the Koenig wheels with Black Hawk tires. I bought off Amazon, so, and had a tire shop install it. Got white line lowering springs with the shock struts and the white line rear sway bar. And also I had to add for OEM style rear sway bar and links. I didn't want to go white line sway bar and links because it cost like 120 some bucks. I paid maybe $30-$40. I think it was about 20 to $30 for their solid steel compared to the plastic style one, and just replace it really quick on that. I had a little issue because one of the bolts kind of seized into the lower control arm, so I had to put some pressure on that. So everything's basically like more like an OEM base style with wheels on it. I still have the options with my intake, exhaust, my tune on it, and that's about it so far. Well, that's wraps up the video probably this year, and maybe hopefully I can get some definitely videos for next year. It's just time consuming. Garage space I don't have at this moment because things have to be re-innovated to move stuff around. But I do have a lot of content. I have parts available for my Fit. I just don't have the room or the capacity to put it in the driveway or anything like that, because it's a shop form kind of process. So I don't trust doing the garage out on the driveway just because I feel it's like a little bit unsafe, and I don't want to have the car exposed on the elements. So yeah, just keep wrap ups and subscribe if you can. Thank you, and please subscribe, and happy holidays, guys.